In my past life, I was the son of the richest man, but I simped like crazy for my family driver's daughter. Just to be able to stay with her, I transferred all shares of my company over to Liu Ruyan completely, but she spent all my money to secretly date other guys behind my back. Even worse, to get rid of me. She pulled a dirty trick that got me seriously ill. When I called her to borrow money for treatment, she actually said to me cruelly, "These years you've been clinging to me are a nightmare, Shu Yi. Just go die right now." I died exactly as she wished. As I was on my deathbed, I looked at the woman holding me and realized that elite circle little princess I once rejected had been waiting for me this whole time. When I opened my eyes again, I was back in Senior 3, just when I thought everything that happened in my past life was just a pipe dream. I suddenly heard the toxic Liu Ruyan shouting behind me, "Zoyi Chibocho has a stomachache. Go buy him some stomach medicine. Then go get some food from the canteen. Remember to get more meat. He is too skinny. He needs to nourish himself properly." Realizing I had been reborn, I looked at Liu Ruyan's nasty face and only found it extremely ridiculous. Seeing I didn't move, Liu Ruyan pointed at my nose and cursed. "What are you standing there for? Hurry up and go!" After saying that, she ran to Jibocheng's side and gently rubbed his stomach for him. Jibocheng glanced at me. "Ruyan, this is not right, is it? I'd better go by myself." "What are you scared of? He loves doing this. If I don't let him do it, he'd be unhappy, right?" As Liu Ruyan spoke, she glanced over at me. I tugged the corner of my mouth and went to the canteen without saying a word. I queued up and got 2 portions of food. A classmate next to me saw me and showed a sarcastic expression. "The simp is here to get food for Liu Ruyan again. Too bad she likes Jibocheng. Someone as excellent as him, she would never look at trash like you." "What kind of trash am I?" "Oh right, you are just the son of a maid, aren't you? You go to school with the rich miss every day, so you dream you can marry her? Wake up, will you? A useless guy like you can only be a servant for her family in the future, washing clothes and sweeping floors, changing diapers for her son. Did Liu Ruyan tell you I'm a maid's son? Of course, hurry up and send the food to the rich miss. You'll get scolded again if you are late." After coming out of the canteen, I didn't go back to the classroom. Instead, I sat down by the flower bed and ate both portions of food. I couldn't even remember the last time I had a proper meal. When I finished both portions of food, I finally felt my stomach wasn't that hungry anymore. When I got back to the classroom, Liu Ruyan saw me walk in empty-handed and got a little angry. "Why are you so late? Where is the medicine I asked for?" "What medicine?" "The stomach medicine I told you to buy for Bo Cheng." "Are you deaf? You can't even do such a small thing, right?" I glanced at Jibocheng, who was lying on the desk holding his stomach. What's my relationship with him anyway? Why should I buy medicine for him? Shui, you are doing this on purpose, right? If you keep acting like this, don't blame me for ignoring you next time. And then you will beg me for forgiveness again like a simp. I stared at her and found what she said extremely ridiculous. What do I need your forgiveness for? Liu Ruyan froze for a moment, but thinking of how I used to beg her before, she became confident and aggressive again. If you are so tough, don't go home with us this afternoon. Fine. After saying that, I went back to my seat and sat down, as if I didn't care about what she said at all. Xiaoge, Jibocheng's deskmate, saw this scene and stood up right away to act as if he was being fair. Shu Yi, what's wrong with you? It's just buying some medicine, what's the big deal? Can't you see Jibocheng is not feeling well? Then you go buy it right now. This is something you should do. Why are you asking me to go? I'm not related to him at all. Why should I help him buy it? You are a servant from Liu Ruyan's family. Now I'm asking you to buy medicine for her boyfriend. Isn't that what you should do? After hearing this, I looked at Liu Ruyan. Did you go around telling everyone that I'm a servant from your family? She met my gaze. Liu Ruyan felt a little guilty. Of course, all these guesses came from people seeing her get picked up by a luxury car. She just never corrected them and let everyone assume that was true. She would never admit her dad was just a driver. I'm the real son of the wealthy family. Worried I'd blow up if we kept talking. Liu Ruyan walked right over to me. Forget it if you didn't buy the medicine. I'll go get it myself later. Where's the meal I asked you to bring? You didn't get the medicine, but you got the food right. I ate it. Excuse me. I finished both portions. Seeing how worked up Liu Ruyan was, I nodded. The girl sitting in front of me heard that and looked at me with disgust. Are you a pig? You actually finished both portions. They're used to sucking up to Liu Ruyan and look down on me. Before, since they were Liu Ruyan's friends, I'd just smile and say nothing. I didn't want to upset anyone around Liu Ruyan. I hoped they'd put in a good word for me. Now I realize I've been way too nice to them. I'm spending my own money. Forget eating 2 portions. Even if I ate 100 portions. It's totally my right. The girl in front heard that, and her face immediately turned sour. Your own money? Isn't all your money from Ruyan's family? I didn't bother explaining. Liu Ruyan next to me was already grinding her teeth in anger, especially when she heard I didn't bring her food. She couldn't hold back her temper anymore. Shu Yi, you asked for this. Hope you can keep this act up for more than 2 days. With that, she grabbed her school bag and said to Jibo Cheng's deskmate Xiao Gaban, let's swap seats. You go sit with him. Every time Liu Ruyan was upset before, she'd punish me like this. After all, getting to sit next to her was something I begged for before. But now I don't even care about her. After school that afternoon, the Maybach coming to pick me up was parked at the school gate. I walked out of the school and went straight to the car. The whole school knew I'd upset Liu Ruyan and were waiting to laugh at me. When they saw me shamelessly get into the car, people around started pointing at me and whispering, he wouldn't even buy food for Campus Queen Liu. How does he have the nerve to ride in her car? He's just a servant's son. He doesn't actually think he's the master, right? Campus Queen Liu has such a good temper. If it were me, I would have fired him a long time ago. Listening to all these mocking comments, I didn't bother responding. Uncle Liu, drive. The driver glanced at me, but Miss Liu hasn't come yet. Shouldn't we wait a bit longer? Uncle Liu, my dad only has one son, which is me. Where would a Miss Liu come from in my family? Did you fight with Miss Liu? Don't worry, young master. I'll scold her later. No need, just drive now. I don't want to ride with her. And I don't want to see her ever again. Uncle Liu looked hesitant and didn't do what I said. He knew exactly how obedient I used to be to his daughter. Every time Liu Ruyan said something, I never dared to talk back. Even if I'm ignoring her now, I won't do anything to her later anyway. He figured when I inherit the Zhu family later, all that money will be his daughter's. So he doesn't even see himself as a driver anymore. He's already acting like my father-in-law in advance. Are you leaving or not? Just as I said that, Liu Ruyan walked out of the school gate. Uncle Liu immediately got out of the car to greet her. Liu Ruyan walked to the car, holding on to Jibo Cheng. Didn't you say you won't go home with me? Why are you still in my car? Liu Ruyan looked at me, looking a little awkward. She couldn't figure out what was wrong with me today. I wouldn't even take the out she gave me. Do you have to be like this? I'm not even mad about what happened at noon anymore. I've already decided to forgive you. Shuyi, stop being so unreasonable. I don't need your forgiveness. Go home by yourself. Liu Ruyan's face kept turning red and white. She knew everyone thought she was the rich heiress. If she didn't get in this car right now, her fake identity would be exposed. So she just reached out and pulled me right out of the car, then let Jibo Cheng get in. Liu Ruyan, aren't you going too far? Liu Ruyan ignored me. She clearly didn't want to reason with me, and said to her dad, drive. Then Uncle Liu drove the car away directly. I was left standing there like an idiot. The onlookers saw what just happened. Couldn't help bursting out laughing. Nice job. That's exactly how he should be treated. He's being so unreasonable. I laughed out of anger. I took out my phone and called my dad right away. Not long after, the Maybach that just left parked at the school gate again. Uncle Liu got out of the car. Young master, please get in the car. Looking at his expression, I could tell he'd already gotten a scolding. Asked those two to get off the car. I don't want to ride in the same car as them. Uncle Liu looked at the 2 people in the car. Then Liu Ruyan helped Jibo Cheng get off by herself. After both of them got off, I got in the car. Before we left, I rolled down the window, waved at Liu Ruyan with a smile. Young master, it's normal for 2 people to fight. Don't be mad, okay? I'll have Ruyan apologize to you later. But she doesn't have a ride home right now. I'm afraid she can only take the bus. God knows what time she'll get home. Everyone else can take the bus. Why can't she? Did you forget who pays your salary? If you don't like me, you can just quit. Humph, hearing that. Uncle Liu was so scared he shut up immediately. When we got home, Aunt Lee said the young lady of the Bai family is here. Young master, should I send her away as usual? Bai Ningbing actually comes to my house a lot, because my dad set her up for me. I like Liu Ruyan, so I was sick and tired of Bai Ningbing. I wouldn't even meet her. Just had people send her away directly. So much so that in the end, I barely met Bai Ningbing a couple of times. I remembered it was her people who sent me to the hospital before I died. I stopped them. Wait, I'll go meet her. Where is she? Ah, she's playing with Yuanzi in the backyard. When I got to the backyard, I saw Bai Ningbing feeding Yuanzi. I was the one who wanted to raise this dog. But Liu Ruyan said she didn't like dogs, so I never went near it after that. I didn't expect Bai Ningbing to get along so well with Yuanzi. She was wearing a white school uniform. It was obviously a very ordinary outfit, but she looked so good in it. I remembered people mentioning her before I died. She had such great conditions, but had been single for years. My eyes instantly got a little red. After Bai Ningbing finished feeding Yuanzi, she looked up at me. She was just about to walk over, then remembered I hated her, and stopped in her tracks immediately. I calmed down and asked, "Miss Bai, do you need something from me?" "I came to check on you." "I know you don't want to see me. I'll leave right now." Seeing she was about to leave, I hurriedly asked, "Would you like to stay for dinner?" Hearing that, Bai Ningbing was stunned for a second, and looked at me strangely. "Is that okay?" "Of course it is." Liu Ruyan hasn't come back yet. She has to send Ji Boken home. If it was before, I would definitely wait for her to come back before eating. Seeing I wanted to eat so early, Aunt Li was a little surprised. "Aren't we waiting for Miss Liu?" "Why would we wait for her? All the servants at home are used to me fawning over Liu Ruyan all the time. Now that I'm not doing that anymore, they're actually a little unused to it." Aunt Li didn't ask any more questions, and went to make arrangements right away. "Oh, and inform Uncle Liu, by the way. He doesn't need to come to work tomorrow." Aunt Li was stunned for a moment, then realized what was happening, and nodded, after firing Liu Ruyan's father. I sat down in the dining room. Bai Ningbing was secretly glancing at me earlier. When she saw me sit down, she awkwardly looked away. I didn't expect Bai Ningbing to be so innocent at this time. I couldn't help wanting to tease her. "Why aren't you looking at me? Am I that ugly?" Bai Ningbing looked at me, looking completely calm on the surface. But if you looked closely, you could see her ears were already red. I smiled. "Oh right, I heard your grades are always really good." Faced with my enthusiasm, Bai Ningbing was still a little unused to it. "They're okay. Do you know any reliable tutoring teachers? Recommend one for me. You're looking for a tutor." "What about Liu Ruyan?" "She just got fired. She looks down on me anyway, and she has zero patience tutoring me. All the money I paid was totally wasted." Seeing I wasn't joking around, he picked up his cup and took a sip. To hide his nervousness, "I don't have a tutor. I study all on my own. If you don't mind, I can come over to tutor you every day." Though he thought I'd probably say no. After all, I wouldn't even glance at him before. Me letting him stay for dinner today was already a huge surprise for him. But after I heard him out, I looked totally thrilled. "Seriously? As long as you're okay with it, I'm totally down." "Of course I'm fine with that. I'm just worried I'll mess up your studies." "No worries, it won't affect me. He already finished all high school courses ages ago. Plus, he already got a guaranteed admission spot. But he was scared I'd get annoyed, so he didn't dare mention it." "Oh, thank you so much then." "My grades are really bad. Just don't make fun of me for being dumb." Liu Ruyan also has great grades, but she has no patience with me at all. If I don't get a problem after one explanation, she'll scold me right away. My grades were average before, but after she started tutoring me, they dropped a lot instead. It even made me lose all my confidence. I won't do that. Then I'll come to your place to tutor you after school from now on. The two of us were eating, looking at how quiet Bai Ningbing was. I picked up my chopsticks to put some food on her plate. "Make yourself at home. Don't be shy." Right at that moment, Liu Ruyan, who'd just sent Ji Bocheng home, walked in. She'd just gotten the news that her dad was fired. Her dad chewed her out really bad, and I didn't even wait for her to start eating. Her face immediately fell. "Xu Yi, how dare you not wait for me? And what's Bai Ningbing doing here?" "She's my guest." "You got a problem with that. You invited her over on purpose to hang out, just to make me mad, right? You know I hate Bai Ningbing. Every time we have a competition, As long as she's there. I never get first place. Bing sat there saying nothing. I looked at Liu Ruyan. You're overthinking this. You're not that important. I used to think this woman was my whole world. Everything had to revolve around her. But now that I get a second chance, I only feel disgusted and repulsed by her. Liking someone like her any longer would only ruin my whole life. If you think hanging out with other girls will make me mad, you're dead wrong. Seeing you with other people, I'd be more than happy about it. So you won't bother me every single day. After saying that, she stormed upstairs. After Liu Ruyan left, I saw Bai Ningbing's eyes look a little conflicted. She couldn't be mad about this, right? But Bai Ningbing didn't say anything. Her attitude was really calm. I walked Bai Ningbing out after dinner. When I got back home, Liu Ruyan came downstairs again. Why did you fire my dad? Do I need to explain to you why I fired a driver? That's my dad we're talking about. I told him to do all that stuff today. It has nothing to do with him. If you're so tough, fire me too. Sure. What? What did you just say? Didn't you always think I'm dumb? Since that's the case, let's just stop this from now on. Move out of my house. I'll find another tutor. Ever since you started tutoring me, my grades have only gotten worse. You don't deserve the high salary I pay you. Your bad grades are because you're dumb. The same problem. I only need to explain it once to other people, and they get it right away. You're as dumb as a pig, and you're blaming me for that. It'll be the same even if you get another teacher. No one can teach you. That's my own business then. Just move out of my house. You're still a student right now. You should focus on your studies. Stop thinking about dating me all day long. No wonder your grades are so terrible. What are you even talking about? You're throwing this fit just 'cause you're jealous that I get along well with Ji Bukin, right? You're upset 'cause I won't date you. But right now, I only want to focus on my studies. Get into Tsinghua Peking University or the C9 League. I'm not like you, even if you never go to school again. Your family has more than enough money for your whole life. So there's no way I'll date you right now. I stared at the woman in front of me, completely shocked. Who the hell wants to be with you? Wait a second, Liu Ruyan. Where on earth do you get the confidence to think I want to be with you? Humph. Think whatever you want. But I'm warning you. If you let Bai Ningbing stay for dinner again. Don't blame me for ignoring you after that. With that, he went straight back to his room and closed the door behind him. He looked furious. He's got quite the temper. Does Liu Ruyan actually think this is her own house? I went back to my room and called Aunt Lee. Aunt Lee, tomorrow move all Liu Ruyan's stuff out of that guest room. Also send me Bai Ningbing's phone number. I sent her a text message right after that. I asked, "Did you get home okay?" But she didn't reply. When I woke up the next morning, I thought Liu Ruyan would already be gone. But I saw her sitting in the dining room waiting for me. Seeing Liu Ruyan waiting here this time, I was really confused. Aren't you going to pick up your boyfriend? We're just friends. Don't talk nonsense. Though they'd already been dating secretly for ages, they never admitted their relationship. After all, for top students like them, puppy love would give them a bad reputation. If Ji Bukin hadn't spilled the beans in my past life, I would never have believed it. I looked up at her stubborn, unyielding face. She's still treating me like a total idiot. After I finished breakfast and walked out, Liu Ruyan followed right behind me. The driver had been replaced with a new one, who proactively opened the car door for me. After I got in the car, Liu Ruyan sat right in after me. Hey, Miss School Belle Liu. What's this supposed to mean? Didn't you say you wouldn't ride with me anymore? What you said yesterday, I remember that very clearly. Liu Ruyan pressed her lips together and said nothing. If her dad hadn't forced her to come make up with me, she would never have bothered talking to me. He's just got a bit of family money. What's so great about that anyway? I didn't bother wasting more time on her and just told the driver to drive off. When we arrived at the school gate, I got out of the car. Liu Ruyan followed behind me. Ji Bukin took the bus to school by himself today. When he saw Liu Ruyan, he hurried over to her right away. Ruyan, did you two make up? I ignored both of them and walked straight into the school. Liu Ruyan stared at my back and saw I wasn't reacting at all. She frowned. There's no point in arguing with him, no matter what. Letting a servant's son push you around like that. You're way too nice. Right now, everyone is guessing that he's the actual young master of the family. Don't care what they think. My dad gets along really well with him, so I can't just ignore him. Seeing Liu Ruyan was only nice to me because of her dad. Ji Bochen relaxed a little. When I got to the classroom, Xiaogaban was already there. Ti, you're so damn shameless. Yesterday you just left Ruyan and Ji Bochen behind and told your driver to drive off alone. It's my own car. I have every right to refuse to give people rides. It's none of your business, seeing me acting so confidently. Everyone got a little curious. Are you saying that Maybach belongs to your family? What else would it be? Who do you think you are, Shu Yi? Pretending to be a rich young master here? You don't deserve it. I heard that dead guy was your dad. Your whole family works for the Liu family. We're just letting you off easy. Otherwise, we would have kicked you out a long time ago. Xiaogaban is very close with Ji Bochen, and Ji Bochen hangs out with Liu Ruyan all the time. After he said that, everyone believed his words. Right then, Liu Ruyan and Ji Bochen had already arrived at the classroom door. After hearing what Xiaogaban said, his face went a little stiff. Because those insults weren't directed at me, they were scolding him instead. He walked over to us and said to Xiaogaban, "Go back to your seat right now." Xiaogaban glanced timidly at Liu Ruyan. He could tell Liu Ruyan was angry, so he had to move his things away. Liu Ruyan sat back down next to me. As for this move of hers, I didn't pay much attention to it. She's the teacher's favorite, and super popular with everyone. No one will blame her for switching seats. Xiaogaban sat down next to Ji Bocheng, and was still pretty annoyed. Hey, Bocheng, what's Campus Belle Liu up to? She's protecting Shu Yi so much. And even moved in with him now. Ruyan's dad told her to take good care of Shu Yi. There's no other meaning to it. Don't overthink this. Oh. So that's what's going on. I was wondering why he talked back to me like that, and even claimed that car belongs to his family. Liu Ruyan's phone is obviously super expensive. The gifts she gives Ji Bocheng aren't cheap either. Look at my old Nokia, on the other hand. Anyone can tell I'm a servant's kid. I snuck a look at my phone while sitting at my desk. Bai Ningbing finally texted me back. It was just one single word. She seemed so cold and distant. I remembered she was really nice to me yesterday, but she suddenly turned lukewarm after getting home. She only replied to my last night's message just now. Liu Ruyan was sitting right next to me. She saw me checking the text and saw the contact name was Bai Ningbing. She frowned immediately. Nothing had actually changed at all. But ever since yesterday, she felt like I had become a completely different person. I picked up my phone and texted Bai Ningbing. So are you still coming for tutoring this afternoon? Bai Ningbing replied with another single word. As long as she's willing to come, it's fine. I didn't think about this matter anymore. I listened super carefully in class, and after class ended, Ji Bocheng walked over to ask Liu Ruyan to get lunch with him. Me, aren't you coming to eat? I acted like I didn't hear her words, and straight up ignored her. It's Liu Ruyan's birthday this week. She held her birthday party at Huangting Hotel last year. I booked the hotel myself, and arranged every single detail of the event. All the classmates who attended kept raving about it. They thought getting invited to Liu Ruyan's birthday party was a huge honor. It's obviously the same situation this year. I already said a few days ago that I had everything arranged. If I hadn't mentioned firing him, Liu Ruyan wouldn't have thought anything of it. But after I said those things yesterday, and acted so cold towards her today, Liu Ruyan couldn't help overthinking. If I don't show up, will the birthday party even happen at all? Watching my fading figure as I walked away, Liu Ruyan couldn't help comforting herself in her mind. Ugh, what's there to worry about? Shu Yi will definitely come. In the afternoon, Liu Ruyan and Ji Bocheng attended the school anniversary show rehearsal. I didn't wait for him and went straight home. Bai Ningbing had already arrived when I got back. As soon as I walked through the door, she and Yuanzi came over to greet me together. Seeing her standing there, I smiled unconsciously. probably because of my past life experiences. Every meeting with her now feels extra precious. Seeing the smile on my face, Bai Ningbing was stunned for a second. She was used to me always having a cold face. My unusual warmth these 2 days made her too embarrassed to look me in the eye. You arrived so early. Let's go straight to the study. I led Bai Ningbing upstairs. In today's classes, there were a lot of parts I didn't understand. I can ask Bai Ningbing about them. We sat down in the study. Bai Ningbing brought 2 test papers with her. These 2 test papers will help me figure out your current learning level first. I finished the papers very carefully and handed them to her. Bai Ningbing looked through the papers for a while without speaking. I said with a bit of embarrassment, "Sorry, I'm really stupid." Bai Ningbing comforted me immediately. "It's not your fault at all. You're just using the wrong study methods. I'll help you brush up on the basics first, okay?" I nodded. Bai Ningbing kept her head down the whole time she taught, never looking up at me. She explained everything super seriously. The strange thing was, her problem-solving methods were really easy for me to understand. All the stuff I couldn't wrap my head around before. After she explained it, stuck in my head really easily, Bai Ningbing talked for a while. She got a little thirsty. She lifted her head, only to find me staring at her. She swallowed awkwardly, then shifted her eyes to the questions. "What's wrong?" "I just think you're really patient with me. But why were you so cold over text? You only replied 2 words the whole time. Is it because of the stuff between Liu Ruyan and me? Do you have a problem with me?" "No, I had guests at home yesterday, so I was pretty busy. I didn't reply to your message. It was already morning when I saw it. You can call me directly whenever you need anything later." While we were both busy, my phone rang. It was Liu Ruyan. "Shui, what do you mean by that? What did I do now?" "How dare you! You had someone throw all my stuff out." I glanced at Bai Ningbing and didn't plan to hide this from her. "I told you yesterday. You're fired." "That being the case, you have no reason to stay at my place anymore, right? I'm still in class right now. Stop bothering me." Liu Ruyan stood at the door, staring at her packed luggage that got thrown out. She couldn't believe I would do this. After I hung up the phone, I said to Bai Ningbing, "Let's keep going." Not long after, the study door was slammed open. Liu Ruyan appeared at the door. Out of anger, her face looked really bad. Then she saw me sitting with Bai Ningbing. A flicker of disdain crossed her eyes. When I saw her show up here, I stood up. "What are you doing here?" Liu Ruyan walked over in an accusatory tone. "Shui, you humiliate me like this." "Do you think that's fun?" "Wait, are you confused? How did I humiliate you?" "Liu Ruyan, you're the one who's been humiliating people, right? I paid for all the living expenses. But you hung out with Jibo Cheng every day. I followed you 2 around like a servant, waiting on you both behind your backs. And I even had to put up with your cold attitude. Aren't those things humiliating? Now I'm just taking back everything I gave you, and that counts as humiliation to you. Do you think finding someone else can threaten me into doing what you want? I will never like you, and I will never date you either. I'm not afraid to tell you now. I do like Jibo Cheng. We're even dating now." I opened the window and saw her go downstairs, grab her luggage, and leave right away. She left pretty decisively. Liu Ruyan has always put on a very proud attitude in front of me. Even though her family was poor, she acted like she had great pride. No matter how nice I was to her, she always acted like she'd never bend over for money. That's exactly what I liked about her before. It just seems so ridiculous now. I turned around to look at Bai Ningbing. "Sorry, let's keep going." "Maybe I should head back first. You look like you're in a bad mood." "No, I'm actually in a pretty good mood. I just thought about all the stupid things I did in my past life. Seeing Liu Ruyan act like this makes me pretty happy. I should really go now." She was about to walk out the door after saying that. I stepped forward and grabbed her hand. Bai Ningbing froze for a second. She turned to look at me. I'm not an idiot. I could tell she was a little upset. I used to be really close with Liu Ruyan, and I never hid the fact that I liked her. Everyone, including Bai Ningbing, Thought I liked Liu Ruyan. And of course, I did like her before. If I didn't have that terrible experience in my past life, I probably would never have woken up to the truth. Now that Bai Ningbing was looking at me, I let go of her hand. Humph. Are you free this Saturday? I want to eat at Huangting Hotel. Want to come with me? Oh, you're not going with him. So you want me to be with him that badly? Do you want me to avoid you like I did before? Of course not. Humph, it's settled then. See you on Saturday. I arrived a little late. I saw a lot of acquaintances when I got to the entrance. All of them were dressed really nicely. Xu Yi, you actually have the nerve to show up. The owner of Huangting Hotel is my dad's friend. I'm a super VIP here. I can come whenever I want. I actually want to know why I can't be here, huh? These past 2 days at school, Liu Ruyan ignored you the whole time. Now it's her birthday. You still have the nerve to show up. I've been busy with classes lately. I didn't even think about this. If they hadn't reminded me, I would have totally forgotten about it. I talked to the staff at Royal Court Hotel earlier. This is Liu Ruyan's 18th birthday. In my past life on her 18th birthday, I threw her a super grand party at Royal Court Hotel. It was incredibly fancy and impressive. But that very same day, I found out Ji Boshan was dating Liu Ruyan. I ran to confront Liu Ruyan, but she acted totally unapologetic. Ji Boshan and I like each other. Why can't we be together? Xu Yi, can you just mind your own business? I got mad and ignored her after that. We ended up in a cold war for 2 days. I was the one who caved and apologized first. It was right after this birthday. Those two started dating openly right in front of me, until later on. I begged Liu Ruyan to be with me. I was so desperate to marry her that I even gave away the company my father left me, and did such a dumb thing. Looking at the lively scene in front of me right now, I didn't feel like talking to them. I arranged everything for Liu Ruyan at this hotel. Of course I'm paying for all the costs too, but I've been ignoring her lately. How dare she bring her classmates here to spend money? I'm really curious how she's gonna fix this later. I ignored my classmates' taunts and walked straight into the elevator. I already booked a table with Bai Ningbing. I wonder if she's already here. When I got out of the elevator, I saw Liu Ruyan chatting with Ji Boshan. When she saw me, Liu Ruyan's eyes immediately locked onto me. Then she walked over to me. She looked kind of smug when she spoke to me. I thought you weren't coming. Don't think that just because you showed up, I'll forgive you for what you did before. Xu Yi, I'm still mad at you right now. She always does this, threatens me by saying she's still mad. I looked at her and curled the corner of my mouth. Do you need something? Aren't you here for my birthday party? Why would I celebrate your birthday? You didn't even invite me, did you? So many classmates are here to celebrate with you. You don't need me here, right? Liu Ruyan looked at me annoyed. Xu Yi. What's that supposed to mean? Right at that moment, the restaurant manager saw me and walked over. Young Master Xu. Has Bai Ningbing arrived yet? Miss Bai is already here. Then he was about to take me to see Bai Ningbing, but Liu Ruyan followed right behind me. Xu Yi, have you had enough of this nonsense? You're the one making a fuss, not me. You told me to stop pestering you. Said I was annoying. Now I'm leaving you alone. What's your problem now? Your boyfriend is still waiting for you. Of course. I know exactly why Liu Ruyan is being so forward. It's not because she can't let go of me. It's because she can't let go of my money. Liu Ruyan never liked me before, but she took everything I gave her like she deserved it. She'd say no to my gifts out loud, but she was super happy about it inside. Now that I'm ignoring her, she's panicking. She's been planning this birthday party for so long. Liu Ruyan doesn't want it to end badly. If you're upset about me and Ji Boshan, I can stay away from him. So can you stop making a scene, please? For the first time ever, she actually backed down. That just shows how much she cares about this birthday party. I've seen Liu Ruyan act all cold and noble before. Now seeing her compromise over a birthday party, I find it pretty funny. I know it's your birthday today. I don't want to ruin everyone's fun, right? I booked the Jade Hall at your restaurant earlier, under Liu Ruyan's name. Ah, yes, that's right. Since it's classmate Liu's birthday today, she can use this hall then. Huh. Is that good enough for you? So, all this is just to make me break up with Ji Bochen. You just hate seeing us happy. You're overthinking this. Who you are with, I don't care at all. After a while, you'll realize that without me, Shuyi, you're nothing. The manager was standing right next to us. Saying that made Liu Ruyan lose a lot of face. I'm not wasting time on you. Young Master Shu, I'll get the Emerald Hall ready right away. But make sure he pays all the bills before he leaves. Before the bill is settled, no one is allowed to leave? Got it. Bai Ningbing didn't wear her school uniform today. She was looking down at the menu when I walked in. She looked up at me only when she heard the noise. Have you been waiting long? Bai Ningbing didn't expect me to sit so close to her. She looked a little uncomfortable. Have you ordered yet? Not yet. I'm still looking through the menu. I leaned closer to her. I looked at the menu right over her hand. Bai Ningbing couldn't focus on the menu anymore. She kept paying attention to me the whole time. I ordered some strong flavored dishes. I felt like eating something spicy. It kind of reminds me that I'm still alive. Those days when I didn't have enough to eat or warm clothes to wear, and was too sick to sleep well, were pure torture for me. Even though I'm reborn now, I still sometimes dream that I'm back in my past life. The food was too spicy. I fanned my mouth with my hand, then picked up the watermelon juice and took a sip. You like spicy food? Me, I'm okay with it. How about you? Same here. The private room waiter was standing by right next to us. Not long after, the boss of Emperor Court Hotel came over. His name is Huang Jufu. I greeted him politely when I saw him. Hello, Uncle Huang. Oh. Shuyi is here too. I knew he wasn't here for me, and I was right. Huang Jufu walked towards Bai Ningbing, who was sitting nearby. Welcome to our hotel for dinner. If there's anything we haven't attended to properly, just let me know. He's pretty close with my dad. That's why he knows Bai Ningbing's real identity. Ordinary people have no idea who Bai Ningbing really is. They have no clue that the eldest daughter of the top wealthy family in the capital is hiding right here in Yun City. Bai Ningbing responded with a hum and went back to eating her food. She's really cold towards others. I used to think she was a warm and outgoing person, but after meeting her a few times, I realized Bai Ningbing just doesn't like talking to strangers. Huang Jufu stood there for a while and even poured her a glass of water himself. She still didn't say a word. That keep away from strangers vibe of hers almost filled the entire private room. All right, I'll head out first. Enjoy your meal. Wait, Uncle Huang? Huang Jufu heard my voice and walked back. Do you need anything else, Shuyi? He smiled really warmly. He looked like a really nice and kind person. That's why I've always liked him, if I remember correctly. In my past life, Emperor Court Hotel caught fire 3 days after Liu Ruyan's birthday banquet. It was because the kitchen's fire safety measures were not up to standard. When the fire broke out, they found out that their fire extinguishers didn't work at all. Someone even died in that fire. So Emperor Court Hotel, which used to be the best hotel in Yun City, after that incident, never recovered. And Huang Jufu also got seriously sick because of that. Is the fire safety in your hotel up to standard? Seeing me ask this out of the blue, Huang Jufu was a little surprised. The fire safety in our hotel is very well done. There's no way anything will go wrong. We are responsible for all our guests. Why are you suddenly concerned about this? I just think, Uncle Huang, you'd better go check it yourself. Especially the kitchen area. What do you mean by that? You don't trust me? I'm friends with your dad. You know what my reputation is like. Your dad knows that for sure. I always run my business with integrity. Are you doubting my character right now? I'm about the same age as his daughter, so in his eyes, I'm just a kid. What do I know about this stuff? Then Bai Ningbing spoke up. Since he said so, you should go check it out. Ever since Huang Jufu came in, Bai Ningbing hadn't said a word to him. She only answered with 1 or 2 words when asked. Now that she said the same thing, Huang Jufu wanted to give her face. All right, I'll go right now. Bai Ningbing is really calm and steady. Plus, her status speaks for itself. Even though she's about the same age as me, people are more willing to believe what she says. After Huang Jufu left, I looked over at Bai Ningbing. Why did you help me? There's no way he knows anything about this. Since you asked me for help, isn't it normal for me to help you out? Aren't you scared I'm just making stuff up? What would that matter anyway? Even if it's just a joke, it's no big deal at all. It's just a quick trip for him anyway. He was totally calm when he said that, but I felt so warm in my heart. It felt like someone finally trusted me. I remembered when I was diagnosed. No one believed I was innocent back then. They all said I messed around outside. Everyone scolded me and hated me. I even started to hate myself too. Bai Ningbing and I ate for a really long time. We didn't leave even after we finished eating. We ordered dessert from the restaurant. We stayed there until evening, when Liu Ruyan's birthday party ended, and everyone was about to leave. All of them were held back, because Liu Ruyan didn't pay the bill. Liu Ruyan called me on the phone. I didn't answer the first call. I only picked up after she called 2 more times. Right after I answered the call, an angry voice came from the other end. Shu Yi, what do you mean by this? The angrier she got, the better I felt. I curled the corner of my mouth upwards. What's wrong, Miss Liu, the campus belle? Why are you so furious? Liu Ruyan lowered her voice. Come over here and pay the bill. Don't make trouble for me. She thought once the birthday party ended, she wouldn't have to contact me anymore. She never expected I'd trick her like this. She has no money to pay the bill now, so everyone is being detained. Everyone is waiting for her to fix this. I spoke calmly. That's so weird. It's your birthday. I didn't even attend the party. Why should I pay the bill for you? Why don't you split the bill with your classmates? Everyone can chip in to pay for it. They're all pretty nice to you anyway, and you've treated them to meals plenty of times. I used to give Liu Ruyan over 100,000 yuan. As pocket money every month, Liu Ruyan took it like she fully deserved it, because she thought it was her tutoring salary, that she earned every penny of it. She was also very generous. She often treated everyone to meals. Everyone thought Liu Ruyan was super rich, so they liked being close to her. Shu Yi, what do you want me to do to make you come pay the bill? If you're asking for a favor, you should at least have the right attitude, right? Through the phone, I heard Liu Ruyan huff angrily in annoyance. I don't listen to her every order unconditionally like before. Of course she's super mad. If you don't wanna... Fine, I'll hang up now. Liu Ruyan gritted her teeth while holding her phone. Please? They're being stopped by the hotel staff right now. They can't leave at all. I hung up the phone. I said to Bai Ningbing, I'm going out for a minute. I soon arrived at the Jade Hall. All the classmates who attended the birthday party were still here. Everyone was waiting for Liu Ruyan to pay the bill. The atmosphere was really awkward, and no one could leave. Liu Ruyan could only stay, there under everyone's judging stares. When I showed up, the manager walked over to me. Hello, young Master Shu. I looked at these well-dressed classmates. They all looked down on me this afternoon, but now they've lost all that arrogance. After all, nothing is more embarrassing than being stuck here, without money to pay the bill. What's wrong with everyone? Isn't this Campus Belle Liu's birthday party? Why does everyone look so unhappy? I deliberately sized up Liu Ruyan. Her face looked worse than anyone else's. Jibo Cheng was standing next to her. He had no idea what was going on. The manager explained, This Miss Liu hasn't paid the bill yet. I just asked them to pay the bill before leaving. I spoke calmly. Come on, it's no big deal. No need to make such a fuss. They're all my classmates. I'll pay for Liu Ruyan's bill. I handed over my bank card after saying that. The looks everyone gave me suddenly became really complicated. It's Liu Ruyan's birthday, and Shu Yi is the one paying the bill. What's going on here? Can't Liu Ruyan pay for it herself? Liu Ruyan felt her face burning with embarrassment. The manager finished swiping the card very quickly. He came back and handed me the card and the bill. I checked the bill and read out the number on it on purpose. 860,000 yuan. Happy birthday, Campus Queen Liu. I'll cover your birthday bill this year. But there's no next time. After all, I can take care of you. But I can't support your boyfriend too, right? After I finished speaking, I glanced at Ji Bocheng. Ji Bocheng was standing right next to me. His face instantly turned pale as a sheet. The scene right now was way too shocking for everyone present. Xiao Qiban stepped forward and faced me. Shu Yi, are you kidding me? So Liu's money becomes yours just because she kept it with you. You're just the son of a servant from her family. You're that cocky just for holding her card for a while? I looked at Xiao Qiban and chuckled. Does your family give their money to servants to keep? Since you said I'm the son of the servant, who works for Liu Ruyan's family? Let me tell you right now, I'm not. Her dad works as my family's driver. That day at the school gate, he left me behind and took Liu Ruyan and Ji Bocheng home. I've already fired him for that. If you don't believe me, why don't you ask Liu Ruyan? What do you say, Campus Queen Liu? Liu Ruyan stared at me, her eyes full of unwillingness. In all her life, no matter how poor she was before, she had never been humiliated like this. Now everyone was laughing at her misfortune, but she couldn't argue back right now. Because if I got upset, I could refund the payment, and she'd get stuck here to pay the bill. Liu Ruyan ignored me, turned around angrily, and walked out. Ji Bocheng saw what happened, and followed her out. Seeing the two main people leave, I glanced at the crowd. There's nothing else going on here. You all can head out now. Be careful on your way back. It's getting pretty late. Everyone left the Emerald Hall one after another. After watching all of them leave, I walked out too. The manager walked me to the elevator entrance. Bai Ningbing happened to be coming over too. I stopped in my tracks. You haven't left yet. Are you done with your stuff? I nodded, and the two of us got into the elevator together. I didn't say anything at the moment. It was really quiet. Bai Ningbing saw I wasn't talking, so she didn't disturb me. When we got downstairs, we found Huang Jufu was there too. He ran over to us right away. Xu Yi. Huang Jufu shook my hand excitedly. Xu Yi, thank you so much. If it weren't for you, our hotel would have been in big trouble. I just checked the fire safety facilities and found a lot of problems. It's all my cousin's fault for doing a bad job. I've already fired him. I felt relieved. It's the least I could do. Huang Jufu was curious. How did you know our hotel had fire safety issues? That question caught me off guard. I had to make up an excuse on the spot. I dreamed about it last night. After hearing what I said, Huang Jufu couldn't help but laugh out loud. All right, I won't press you on it. Oh, right. I had my people prepare some gifts for you too. As he said that, he asked his assistant next to him to bring over 2 delicate small gifts. If you ever need anything in the future, just let me know. When Huang Jufu walked us to the door, the Bai family's car was already parked at the entrance. I sat in the car and looked out the window. There weren't many pedestrians on the road at this hour, but there were still a lot of cars. There was a little traffic jam. I used to talk a lot when I was with Bai Ningbing before, but now it was surprisingly quiet. Bai Ningbing didn't bother me either. She was just thinking to herself how I could predict the hotel's fire issues in a dream. Logically, I shouldn't know more about the hotel's situation than Huang Jufu himself. As for what happened in the Emerald Hall, she had heard about that too. It was Liu Ruyan's birthday today. I didn't choose to stay with her, but stayed with her the whole time instead, and even ended up embarrassing Liu Ruyan that badly. Then why did I have that disappointed look on my face right now? Actually, I only felt sad for a little while.